G'day, is all going? This is Ian Harris from Australia here, and today we're going to do a beautiful, easy beginner's painting in acrylic. And what we're going to do today is a couple of stalks. Okay, and also check out the link in the description below for the bloopers playlist that we have going as well. We'll be running behind the scenes or bloopers, and they'll be on a separate channel, okay? But there is a little bit of language. It's not nothing heavily bad language, but there's a bit of language there, so just be advised of that, all right? So this is what we're going to paint today, all right? All right, we'll get him on the easel like that. All right, now we'll just get on to the colours and brushes we're going to use in this exercise, all right? Okay, I got the mid-yellow. I use primary red, but use any red you like. I use titanium white, carbon black, and phthalo blue. Also had a pouncer going, a small round pointed brush for some precision work, and two 2-inch brushes, one for applying and one for blending. And also retarder. Alright, now I've got my white flowing paint here with some retarder, and then we're going to use these three primary colours. I have a special button. When I press it, see that? It shows the colour. You watch this one. See that? Isn't that magic? Hey? And that one. There you go. I don't have to know what colours they are. Now, as usual, I am going to spray my dry board, my dry canvas board, and the size is right there. There you go. You just saw that size come up, didn't you, eh? And don't forget to check out the link in the description below for my blooper channel playlist, all right? All right, we're loading up my brush to put it on the board. All right, that's wet. I hate this bouncy canvas when I haven't got my big board behind it. Now, this has lots of lovely retarder in it, and it's going to be a simple, easy, achievable painting for all you young and seniors there. This is a real basic beginner's painting. Something fun and arty you can join along with, you know. All right, now we're grabbing that yellow with some retarder. That's the very bottom here, all right? Come right across the bottom. Don't even stuff around and think about where you want it, all right? Get it on there to about there, all right? That's that bloody easy. And we're sort of coming across there like that. Now you're just bringing it into nothing. Blend it into oblivion. There you go, look at that. See there? There's nothing now, it's faded. Now we're going to get our pouncer. Grabbing your pouncer and some beautiful quality white structured paint. So we're squirting the pouncer. That's just so it's not so dry, absorbing. It's going to let you control what you're wanting to happen. Now this is wet, remember, all this yellow, and I want a bit of a sun happening. So the sun is about right here. Bang, bang, and then we're going to walk it around, because this sun I want to be a glare, so we can get all this done when the board's wet, all right? All right, and we're going to get your blending brush and tiptoe that glare out, and then I'm going to get that pouncer and give it a bit more glare, because sometimes you can get away with doing it on the first shot, or you might need to do it a second shot, all right? Okay, we've blended that, and we're just grabbing the pouncer again to give him a bit more oomph of a sun there, okay? All right, finished blending, and I've grabbed the pouncer and I've put some orange there, mixing up the yellow and a bit of the red, okay? Just so we've got a reasonably decent sun in our sky. Okay, next colour, getting on me brush with retarder, is my primary red. And I want to, red's very strong, so I'm going to start about here, put it on, and then slowly bring that into the yellow. So it's fading into the yellow like so. Don't go too deep into the yellow now, before this gets a bit tacky, and then we'll bring that up into nothing there as well, all right? Just like that. Now we're going to grab our blending brush, and the blending brush is clean, so we're going to tickle and dance those two colours so they merge nice and softly, okay, in this acrylic. We don't want to come too far down and destroy that yellow with the glary, beautiful moon in there, because that looks nice. We did a good job there. Okay, so this is, there's no real brush marks in it. It doesn't look horrible. You're in love with your work. When you're in love with your work, you can get things done so much more comfortable. Now that red is very strong if you bring it too deep into the yellow. So what I might do, I want to lightly blend this yellow back into that red, just so as it's not so yucky poo looking. There we go. Everything's wet, blendable and draggable because it's got the retarder in there. Get my blending brush and blend that. Yeah, that's better. I'm a lot happy with that now. I've just fixed up a little boo-boo. Because when you're doing a painting, sometimes boo-boos like to come along and go, I'm going to give you a bit of a hard time. All right, I've gone and waxed some white in there, and I'm going to blend that in just to soften that reddy, pinky, or the primary red up, just so we've got some soft colours in here. And I'm getting all the brush marks out. All right, now I'm going to grab the phthalo blue, and we're going to put that into the top right-hand corner. All right, down here we've got phthalo blue with retarder. Okay. And just up the top corner here, wash it in there, brush it in there, get it up the top there, come across there, and then we're just going to blend it, all right? All right, now we've got the blue on there to the red, and we want to blend these two together so the transition is soft, okay? Now, a little trick, just so as it's not a harsh transition, is once you've blended it like that, all right, see how that blue is scratching? To me, it's scratching into the pink, right? Or the red, whatever. Come in a bit. You grab a bit of white, right, and just watch what this does with the transition. Of these two colours here, you grab the white and just sort of put it in there. Okay? We don't want to bring too much blue into this pink. And then blend that. Blend the pink side first, the lightest coloured side first, so you're not going to contaminate it with big ugly colours and ruin that effect of the red colour that we're trying to achieve there. All right? Now see, this is still wet, all right? Now we'll bring this into the blue, and it's going to change the aspects of the blue, because these are, we don't want these to be stark, dark, heavy mongrel of a colour there. We just want them sort of beautiful and soft. All right? Wipe your brush. Don't forget, wipe your brush as you're blending. Okay? All right, so we've virtually finished the background, and this is ready to blow dry for the traceable to go on the top of it, okay? Wasn't that hard. And also, I've got to mention Debbie. She's a subscriber from YouTube. She mentioned that she didn't get to see the details of me doing the jetty in one of the other paintings I did, and I said, I'm very, very sorry. I'll give you a shout-out in my next video. So this is a shout-out to you, Debbie. You only gave us your first name, so I don't know the rest of your name. And also, don't forget to check out the link in the description below for bloopers on the other video list channel, all right? Now, this is ready to dry. You'll grab your hairdryer, give it a dry, or if you want to sit it out in the sun and go down to the park and whistle at some birds and throw rocks in the lakes, things like that. Whatever makes you bloody happy. But get the damn thing dry so it's all ready to rock and roll for the next procedure. Alrighty, she's all dry. Now what we're going to do is go over to the other bench and get the carbon paper and the traceable, and we'll put on the outline, and the rest is really fun and easy, just colouring in like a little kid, bringing you back to your younger childhood days, alright? It's not going to be hard, is it, eh? So you just grab yourself a cup of tea or a cup of coffee or a can of something fizzy and get yourself ready to be real comfortable and happy and painting and creating, all right? Okay, there is our sun, and in the trace out, the sun's behind the image there, so work out. Really, I should have put that over a bit more, but that's okay. So work it out so that sun's just peeking up behind the buildings there like that. All right, and then we'll tape this image onto the canvas. All right, now we're going to place 2 sheets of carbon paper under here so as we can do the traceable image onto our canvas there, all right? We're mainly going for the stalks and the layout of hair. These things, you can virtually do those freehand. Okay, I've used a red pen and I've traced all around this image here. Okay, now we'll pull it out, the fun bit of pulling it out. Now for those of you who like to jump on board, this is not my design. It's a picture I found on the internet many years ago, and I did a painting of this painting many years ago, and I thought it'll make a good tutorial on how to do this type of painting, whether you use this silhouette or another one. All right, grab yourself some precision brushes. I'm using this round pointed one just to get into the little nooks and crannies. Now get your paint, start on an angle where you're not going to disturb your picture, and keep your picture as a reference. All right, I'm going to start at the top corner, keeping them very thin at the ends, and then they can come thicker at the edges, at the ends where you're finishing, okay? Got another one here. Twist your brush as you go, and you want them nice, sharp edges. Do your little bits first, and then get your edges in. This is a fun bit. You got your coffee going, you got your cake going, you got a nice radio on in the background, and you're just waiting for all this infill to be done, and then you can frame your work of art. Alright, see the edge here when you got big areas like this? I'm finding this brush quite good actually. You just push it right on. Don't be shy and tinker around like a little friggin' idiot on the edge like this. Get it right onto the edge, bring it to the line on the edge, and then roll it and roll it as you're going up, because while you're rolling that brush, see, if you don't, watch this. If I just bring a line up, you're getting a broken edge, and you don't want that. You want it to push it all out on the edge, okay? It's that bloody easy, all right? And if you don't do it like that, you're not listening. And if you don't listen, you're a bloody idiot, all right? But a happy idiot. Anyway, let's get this. Now, see, there's some hairy bits, little fine bits. Do them first, okay? Look at that. See, I'm doing those little finey bits first. The more silhouettes you do, the better you will get at them. Okay, I've done that. And then I will block in all that, okay? And it just gives you more finer detail on your silhouette work. I'll come up here. I like this pointy brush. It's good for twisting and getting the long load off. Don't forget when you're working, bending over your work, take time out to breathe, otherwise hang on. You turn into a bloody idiot, all right, like I did just then. It's a natural phenomenon of art where you just tend to have a tendency to stop breathing. This can be coloured in. My head's not in the way, is it? All right, I don't know if you can see it, but when you're doing a lot of blackout like this, you've got little air pockets blowing up and they turn into little dots on the canvas. You just need to get your brush and stipple it right into those little buggers, okay? And it just gives your painting a bit more effort of goodness you've put into it, all right? This is my younger son, Reese. He will be managing the bloopers video playlist, all right? And relaying them to me as well, won't you, boy? He's a bit shy, eh? Little rat bag, eh? He's still my little baby, though. Okay, that's pretty much it. So what we'll do is I'll just sign it now. Let's put a signature on here, something nice, light and simple. A little bit more. Oh, where's the paint? Get some paint on the brush, Mr. Anywares. All right, we've put the autograph on there. Now we'll just see what it looks like in a frame. Okay, so let's get our frame down here and whack on that. Put it on there like that. Oh, look at that, eh? All right, hope you liked that little easy exercise for beginners in acrylic. A couple of stalks sitting on the roof there. We've got the sunset hovering down, or it's either the sunrise, whichever way you want to look at it, okay? Share, like and subscribe to my channel. And tell a friend if you like what I do, but tell everybody if you don't, all right? All the best. Goodbye, good luck, and good on you.